I think Democrats, they like government more, so they like being in charge of government and pulling the levers of government in order to wield government power because it's more comfortable to them in their ideology, where Republicans at least profess to hate the government and want to destroy it and love railing against it and just love whining on Fox and on social media that they can't get their way and they're being thwarted by the mean old deep state is starving us and it's unfair. And now, when they're in power, exactly like Tim Dillon says, they don't have that excuse anymore.
Well, yes, as far as that argument goes. I take the point that opposition is in lots of ways easier because you just say the evil opposition, the evil party in government.
By the way, I affirm that it is easier. Man, when Joe Biden was in power, my job as a right-of-center critic of Democrats who has idiosyncratic libertarian views and doesn't agree with everything Trump does either. My job was much easier when it was just Joe Biden. I'd be like, I'm against all of this.
It's terrible. Yeah, no, I get that point. And I mean, I get that it is a more difficult position if the party with which one is sympathetic but maybe differs in some ways, as you do from Trump, is in power. Now, the thing that interested me about the Tim Dillon stuff, he's a person that I think you're probably much more familiar with than I am. I am not so knowledgeable about those kind of online guys. But it did strike me that what he said there about Tulsi, to me, is a very good representation of how a completely worthy skepticism of power and what can be done with power can sort of tumble into very excessive language and sometimes even slightly authoritarian thinking. Like to suggest that Tulsi Gabbard should arrest people who are plotting a nuclear war is hyperbolic, to say the least.